Welcome back to the quest for details. Me and the dogs are going out for a long walk, much needed. There's nobody else out here. We're gonna leave where you can drive to with cars now, having left ours already far behind. You'll join us on this adventure. We're gonna do some rockhounding, some early spring recon, look at the canyon after it's growing back from after the fire. See the green everywhere. And yeah, a lot of destruction still, but it's going to be all flowers first as they come before the rest of the grasses. And this is their chance to have one of the biggest blooms that California has had because of the amount of fires. But yeah, the route's a little changed now because of all this destruction. Anyhow, to keep this intro short, and we're gonna go look at some details. You're invited with me. Please come along. Everything finally getting its moisture back. Truly that phosphorescent green. The burn came right down to where the ice plants claim the edge of the canyon. The wild celeries and stuff are the first. The ferns. I see buckeyes coming out of their shoots. Lots of flowers. We are in the land of serpentine blocks, an entire canyon of it. Basically, as this, you can see it's type of basalts and stuff. This entire side is literally solid serpentine, so this is like an upheaval of it, as opposed to this upheaval of a different material. And yeah, you're looking at huge blocks. I'll show you slopes of it. The dogs are just wondering why we're looking at rocks, but it's the usual. But this is how much there is. I mean, these are huge pieces of it, and mountainsides of it. So that's what all that is. And in any of those, it could have developed other crystals like pyrites or anything inside of it. So we're keeping our eyes out for surface clues but also for pieces that are broken up by water action. This is a good mix. You have huge basalts here that make this up, the whole hillside. And all the way down to almost here, this is where the hillside sloughing happens. This particular stuff you're looking at looks like a compacted sedimentary, like sandstone to me. It's definitely sedimentary rock. And then mixed all amongst that on this side is the serpentine. So just your typical coastal range, California melee mess. Here's gobs of what I live in. My house is carved into a ledge of this about 3 miles away. Beautiful stuff. You can see the grain in it going this way and that. And yeah, there's so much of it that the people around here build their walls out of it. Looks really beautiful cut. These pieces particularly, because they're so pure. This canyon is really pure. So, yeah, that's the type of land that we're in. It's got all kinds of goodies. But I've personally gathered a lot of these specimens, and we're kind of hunting for the rare things in that. So I'm just kind of showing you as we go. Super pure little coating. Just so much green. Really what I wanted to bring you out. This is solid slides of serpentine. They've just fallen away here. And amongst that are these secondary minerals in the shop. You can see it occurring here. We've picked it up before too. Just all of these must have wiggled against each other a whole bunch and really glossed up. This particular deposit is all smaller pieces, as you see, caving out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and climb up a little bit, I guess. But yeah, way up there is where this is all caving out of. Solid masses of it. Just pure sheets of the scale. Those are big sheets too. These, when you cut them on side, look like a malachite or something. It's actually pretty cool. This is a big one. Ooh. That is a big pure piece of scale. We'll set those there. Try to remember it. That's some glassy stuff. Yep. Jade making zone for sure. Okay. Onwards and upwards. But we're gonna be going by an entire canyon of this stuff again. So here's our preliminary look at the environment which we're hunting in. Mars! So much talking and so little rocks, but look at that. That looks like a would you consider that a septarian nodule, or would you consider that a piece of metamorphosized brown slate that had broken and then refilled with quartz? And then what would be the difference? Sure looks, it's almost nodule-like, except for the patterns come all the way out, but you can see it's a maybe a brown chert material, some sort of brown silicate, sedimentary, broken, metamorphosized, and then with quartz fill. If I'm wrong on any of this, definitely let my viewers know, you know. Don't feel like you're attacking me for correcting me, because if they take my word on it and you know absolutely that that's not what it is, then I would want them to know the right thing for sure. Looks septarian though, doesn't it? Big old piece of rosy looking quartz there. That'll make a cool cut. Oh no! No, fishies got trapped and did not make it. Y'all used up their oxygen. Is there anybody stuck in here alive? Pollywog! Couple pollywogs. We'll do a pollywog rescue. The water came up. We're in a little side alley where they must have got washed like a fish trap. Now it's turning into a little dead zone. I'll sort through here, see if there's... The pollywogs don't quite have their legs yet. Okay, I'm going to turn you up off and gather these up, and we'll put them in a cool or a calm spot where they can grow until they're ready to be on land. Not ready yet. There's a big old pile of baby frogs. These are baby bullfrogs. Sorry, they look a little gross. And then some raccoon will feast on that tonight. Looking at all of these on the way back and see what we can rescue. The world needs bullfrogs for sure. They're kind of running out as they... Oh, I won't go into it. I can't go into it. If I started going into it, that's all my videos would be about. But we can do this. And they can say, yeah, all the time in the world now. Good job, buddy. Don't cause a landslide. Go get the camera. See those crazy slides up there? And I think we're gonna make distance and try and get to up there that gets pinched off by more of a box canyon here. The gates of Devil's Hole. What a day. Here's the size of these chunks that come down. Look at that. This says 13. There's another one. And another one. And more. And they're all coming out of there. Wow, these are really rare. I'm gonna have to put their actual name up here. And they're semi-endangered, I believe. And they come out in mass, as you can see here. Especially on this slope of this canyon. We were on Pewter Creek, in between the stretch where it comes out of Berryessa before it runs up to the flats of Gwinnett and Middletown. These go all the way up the mountain. Well, I guess we're gonna go up here. Up there. It's very loose stuff. My plan is to kind of climb up this canyon that we saw so the dogs don't kill us. By canyon, I mean, well, yeah, maybe not. Yikes. Yeah, I think we're gonna go up this soft stuff, not right on the rock face. Try and leap up over the top there. We're digging in, okay? Okay. It's as steep as it looks, but pretty darn stable overall. This is so thick, it's just not moving. I'm gonna do like that type of thing. We're gonna leave the Slow Canyon behind. Little Canyon. Yeah. Totally skipped a whole nightmare here. Came up through those bushes. And we're gonna kind of go up here, look over the edge. That's the actual creek I was trying to get in. I think I jumped the lip. If you start falling somewhere like this, spread out as flat as you can. Yeah. What do we got? Oh, it's good. That's the type of thing you want to see. It climbed up in altitude with us. And we can use this to get up to the top up there. Okay, buddy. Let's take a little break. So if you take a break, I'm looking around. You know how dogs are. Wow. Well, if there is a big dark beast, we'll see it swimming by here. Just chilling out here on the edge. Stop for a second. So, yeah. So I got this little ledge that we're on. And then we're going over there. And then up there. And then I don't know. And then we're going crazy. Then we're going. Okay, we made it up that slope over into the little gorge. And you see it's a pretty easy little step up. And gives us the chance to really look down into the core of the hills. Ooh. It's a nice, cute little lens. I think we'll actually pocket that. Yeah. And this gives us a chance to really look inside the hill here, where the water again is eating down for us, is what I was saying. And see what goodies it has in store. So that's what we're doing. Really beautiful, because again, this is all burnt, so we're getting light down in here that we normally wouldn't. And then the flowers of spring are all out and about. Okay. It's been raining for 4 days straight. All of this white mineralization in here is a good sign as far as mineral flow precipitating around and then solidifying. There's big gobs of it, whole veins of it. It's getting a little tight up in here now. It's okay. We'll treat this like snow. Move up through it. Yeah. Yeah, we're in here for sure. Okay, we are climbing up and out of here. And checking for lenses of different things. I think we're gonna go straight up here. I'm sweating way too much. At the top, we'll ditch the woolies. Okay, we just came up the steepest path here. Just an animal trail. We're cresting the top. We're gonna head back in a big gigantic loop. Now that the shadows are down in the canyon, I don't want to do that too much. We use the sunlight and the flats up here. Yeah, we got a little bit of a walk. Okay, we got about a mile walk back, at least. But it's in some beautiful country. The ground is just made of the most delicate little flowers. We're up at the top of the world, so yeah, it's just all beautiful. Glad to be out. up in the very burnt landscapes, and you can see the green patches where it was natural meadow in between. But you can also see the mechanism for the reason why it's going to be all flowers, because before the grass is growing back, we have all of the things like Indian soap plant and little iris. And if you look off in the distance, that's really what you see. Every single stump here will regrow. Every one of these was a bush, but those are all new branches growing out as far as you can see off into the distance. And within 6 years we won't be able to see through this again, which is a good thing. All the way out here, there really isn't anything anywhere near here. And there's a pipe. Old, super rusty pipe. There is no other signs of humans anywhere around here. Unless this is a road we're on somehow. Stopping and looking at the minerals to see if somebody was using that to dig with. Oh, look at that. There's some more opal. This whole region out here has a lot of opal to it. Pieces of common opal, so maybe this is a little diggings and that's someone's long lost pry bar or something. There's definitely the presence of opal here. They might have found it and then reburied it too. So let's stop and look around. Yeah, so I'm seeing high mineral value here. The only time that I find pieces of pipe and stuff way out in the hills somewhere is usually either a house site or because other mineral prospectors have been there using those pieces of metal to pry at the rocks with. I'm seeing a lot of common opal scattered across the surface right here. So yeah, a lot of these rocks need to get split open and looked at apparently. Okay, it's another one for the list for sure. Opals. Ooh, a little bit of blue to it. I could wander around all day long looking for opals. Well, I think that's going to be it for us. I hope that you enjoyed this little wander. We're going to follow this creek all the way back down to my house, which is really cool because it's usually so overgrown that you can't get down it. And now it's an easy stroll, which we're going to take while we still can. And I'll be looking for minerals the whole way. But I feel like I have taken you from your days for long enough, so Ooh. Look at that. Yeah, a creek is a good spot to find cool things. So, I'll keep going and let you know. Oh, that's heavy. I'll let you know what else we find. Otherwise, thank you for joining me. And yeah, I'm just out here in the wide world trying to catch some details while I'm still on the surface of the planet. So hopefully you are doing the same. I'll see you at the next location.